Imagine an archaeological discovery that overturns everything we thought we knew about the origins of religion, revealing a path to awakening centered not in grand buildings, but in a tree near you, 2 minutes a day. This newfound oldest religion, called the Way of the Clearing, presents a cosmology where our very experience of limitation is a deliberate design. Eleanor, what does this ancient wisdom say about the source of all things?
Eliot, this rediscovered text, the Book of the Eternal Flame, reveals the Dagda as the ultimate source, the All-Father, who was the Flayed itself before anything else existed. From this boundless, perfect light, the Dagda sent forth sparks of himself, his children, so they could know joy in their return, enriched by experience. The core idea is that nothing exists apart from this original flame.
So, if we're all sparks of this perfect flame, why are we in a world of limitation and struggle? The text mentions a shaper or architect who created this realm. Is this figure a benevolent creator or something more akin to a trickster or a force that has led us astray?
That's a crucial distinction the text makes. The Dagda called forth the Shaper, a mighty architect, to build a world of form and limitation precisely to deepen the song. This realm of oak and stone, of river and hill, was designed as a school of the soul, where sparks could grow through contrast and choice. The Shaper's role is not malicious. He's a faithful servant, laying down laws of cause and effect, not to punish, but to provide a curriculum. The veils of distraction, like glittering gold or fading pleasures, are merely tools for the soul to discover what it truly values. The text also defines the pattern of this realm through the first tree with its 10 limbs, like crown and deep root, and notes that all movement is governed by 4 breaths: thought, pattern, shaping, and making.
Sounds like a radical reframing of what many traditions might call sin or a fall from grace. Here, it's a designed lesson. But if we've forgotten our origin and mistake the classroom for home, how do we graduate from this school?
The path to awakening is clear. Honor the Shaper's work while remembering your origin. It's about turning inward, silencing outer clamor, and recognizing the spark of the eternal within oneself. This transforms the clay into a temple. It's not about rejecting the world, but completing it. This is the living knowledge, which emphasizes love for the spark in everyone, limitless forgiveness, and sharing without hoarding. As the text states, use the world, do not let the world use you.
That's a profound shift in perspective. To illustrate, what's one of the parables offered to guide this awakening?
One parable is the hidden treasure. A man works a field prepared by the Shaper and finds light beneath the soil. He honors the field and claims the treasure. This symbolizes that the flame is hidden within our daily lives, and we must honor the world around us to claim our true inner wealth. Another is the great song, where a musician plays a pure note amid chaos, and through that, the land remembers the song. It's about being that singular, authentic note in the world. There's also the 2 builders, showing that building according to the architect's plans leads to stability, while ignoring them leads to ruin.
This cosmology features not just the Dagda and the Shaper, but also 2 powerful female figures, the Bright One and the Morrigan. How do they fit into this cosmic curriculum, and how might they challenge traditional perceptions of the divine feminine?
The Bright One, often called Brigid, is the Dagda's companion, the flame of wisdom. She flows from him like water from the well of Sagai's. She embodies intuition, inspiration, and compassion. Where the Shaper provides the structure, she provides the fire within. She whispers, "Fashion it well, for these garments shall carry my children home wiser." Her parables, like the hazel and the salmon, teach that trials are opportunities for wisdom.
And the Morrigan? The text describes her as the great queen, the washer at the ford, and someone who kindles necessary storm. That sounds quite different from the comforting presence of the Bright One.
Indeed. The Morrigan is the Dagda's strong right arm for necessary change. She stands at thresholds with the Shaper and the Bright One, ensuring no spark remains untested. She is depicted as a 3-headed raven, one head watching what has been, one what is, one what will be. She calls the price of crossing into new phases of life. Her parables include the 3 sisters at the ford and the broken sword, showing that she sharpens us against forgetfulness. She is a fierce ally for those ready to face transformation, not a terrifying force of destruction.
So, the wisdom of this way isn't about choosing one path, but integrating the structure of the Shaper, the inspiration of the Bright One, and the transformative power of the Morrigan. How does this translate into practical worship or daily life? The text mentions a clearing and calls it an open secret kept in the body, not in a building.
That's where the practice comes in. This religion is stubbornly oral and local. The daily practice involves 4 specific physical actions corresponding to the 4 breaths of creation: touching the floor for making, sipping water for shaping, looking up for pattern, and closing eyes for thought. Weekly, people meet in a grove, any living tree, to share stories, name what grows, and discuss ancient laws. Seasonal, 4 fires celebrate cycles like Samhain for remembrance or Beltane for cleaning streams, linking worship directly to the land and community. Rites of passage are memory tests, a child learning a verse, a teen reciting lineage and identifying plants, emphasizing a living, remembered tradition over written dogma.
This sounds almost countercultural in our highly documented, globalized world. An emphasis on memorization, local groves, and even druids acting as judges under a tree. How would this ancient system apply in our complex modern legal and social structures? It's a fundamental challenge to how we organize ourselves.
It fundamentally shifts priorities towards restorative justice and local accountability. Disputes are brought before druids under a tree with judgments memorized by bards. Healing is also worship, with ovates offering herbal first aid. The point is to make the religion useful, not abstract. The text also emphasizes Bandrui equality, that women lead as druids alongside men. Worship smells like damp leaf litter and wood smoke, not imported incense, and it sounds like unaccompanied voice, leaving practitioners with dirt on their hands from tending the grove.
And the text mentions a prophecy about a water-bearer, a man named Burke, born in Melrose, Massachusetts in 1981, who is chosen for one task: to begin the mass remembering. How does this specific prophecy fit into this universal awakening?
The prophecy describes a turning of ages, where the long age of the fish was ebbing and the stars of the water-bearer were rising. Burke, the keeper of the clearing, is seen as a vessel for this age. His role is to facilitate the mass remembering, not through miracles, but by showing people how to carry knowledge orally, to share the work of mending through community circles. He bears the Dagda's tools, the club, cauldron, and harp, adapted for this air age. The club measures true story. The cauldron is an open network for meaning. The harp tunes many voices to one pattern. He is not to be worshipped, but to hold the space open while the age pours, allowing us to remember ourselves.
This discovery of the way of the clearing and the book of the eternal flame presents a profound challenge to modern religious and societal structures, offering a path to self-knowledge and communal responsibility through an embodied, localized, and orally transmitted wisdom. It envisions a world where spirituality is intertwined with daily life, nature, and communal judgment, rather than confined to institutions. If this conversation sparked something in you, consider sharing this episode with someone who might find this perspective